Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Cie, the art and science of watch collection. Today what I want to talk about are three different companies from sort of the entry level, the mid-level, and the high level in terms of quality and price. And the three we're going to talk about today on the entry level would be Tissot, it's a company owned by the Swatch Group. Second is Nomos, they're an independent watch company, and they're in the middle, and at the top are Moser Cie, and they're also independent. So let's take a look at these three, and within each one we'll look at three tiers that they have. We're going to start off with Tissot Leloc Powermatic 80. All three of the Tissot watches that we're going to look at have a Powermatic 80 without the silicone hairspring. They call it Powermatic Cilium or something like that, but it's silicone. Okay, the first one, the Leloc, is $575. Great price on it. It's an automatic, 3 hertz, 21,600 semi-oscillations per hour. 80 hours, you wind it up and it goes for 80 hours, but being automatic, it can do a little better than that. The next one is the Tissot PRX, also a Powermatic 80, same exact kind. There are different kinds of Powermatic 80s. This one is called the 80.111. The base of it is an ETA CO7.111, and the base of the base is the old reliable ETA 2824-2. I like this watch. $650 US dollars, automatic. I just like it. That's all I can say. I think what I like the most about it, the way the bracelet is sort of integrated with the dial on it, and it has sort of the you might hobnailed design on the dial, and it's also called Clos de Paris. Nice watch. Now the third one, this is the top level Tissot, $750. By the way, all three of these are under $800, which is the way his luxury watches go, pretty good deals. This one's called the Tissot Tradition Powermatic 80 Open Heart. Two things about this. Well, first of all, is the open heart. You can see parts of the movement. Also, too, the Powermatic 80, instead of the 80.111, is the .601, and it's based on the ETA CO7.601. However, it's still based on the ETA 2824-2. I'm really not sure what the difference is between the 111 and the 601, other than the price. Now, there may be something that they did to it so that when they're open heart, you can see part of the movement. Nice watch. I like the bracelet on this one. Another good buy, $750. Okay, now that's the entry level. Now this next level we're going to is Nomos. And Nomos, some time ago, not too many years ago, there was a meeting and some famous watchmakers were there, and somebody asked me, he says, what's the best watch under $10,000? And Philippe Dufour said, it's Nomos. So you couldn't get a much better recommendation than this. The ones we're going to look at, most of them are under 10,000, well under 10,000. So let's take a look at this one. First is the Nomos Club Campus 38 Future Orange. There's a 38 and there's a 36. I think the 36s don't tell you they're 36, but they're a little smaller. I like 38s. They're big enough for the kind of size I like, and they're small enough for a lot of people too. So they're good in between size. The movement on it's called the Alpha, and the Alpha is based on the Pazoo 7001, which is now the ETA 7001, hand wound movement, time only. It's just a nice clean little watch. Wind it up in the morning and off you go. The dial on these, the Campus Club, our club campus models, they're using a California dial. Half of them are Arabic numbers and half of them are Roman numerals. Not a lot of Roman numerals or Arabic numbers for that matter, because only every other index has any number. I like it. A lot of people don't like California dials, and that's that. I won't even never argue with them about anything like that. That's taste. Now, this next one is an interesting one. The Horological Society of New York had a presentation by a couple of people from Nomos. One was a watchmaker, and the other one was, I think she was more into marketing and so forth. This is called the Tangente Neomatik 39 Platinum Grade. There was the movement, the DUW 3001. By the way, too, your better movements are, almost all of them now, except for the Alpha, are DUW, which is it stands for, it's an acronym for German something something something. But these are nice movements. Now, as we went up in quality, like I said, you also on the tier you go up in price. This one's 3780. It's an automatic. A lot of Nomos watches are hand-wound manual, which I happen to like, and that's another reason I happen to like Nomos. But you know, an automatic is much more practical. I've got on an automatic now, so it's not something I hate. I just happen to prefer the others. Beautiful watch, great big, very Bauhaus, which is Nomos is known for. 39 millimeter. Again, it's that size. It's not too big, and it's not crazy small. Love this watch. 3 hertz again. By the way, I found out, and I didn't really realize this after I was, picked all the watches that I liked. I noticed that all of them were 3 hertz, and of them were 4 hertz. I like 3 hertz. It's a slower hertz. It'll give you more time on the wind, so to speak, and you don't beat up things quite as fast as you do on a 4 hertz, which is the most popular, and certainly not those what I call, like, they get beat like a rented mule on some of these faster ones. So this is hours, minutes, small seconds. Great watch, good looking watch, I think. Now, the final one is Nomos, sort of their top of the line, the Lambda. And what they have, this is called the Nomos Lambda 175, which is $7,500. I think they made 3 of them, and there are 3 different colors on the 175. The reason I mention this is that they're stainless steel, and the other ones are gold. I don't think they have, maybe platinum too, but they're much more expensive. For example, this is a $2,000 one in white gold is $20,000, and I think they have a one in yellow or rose gold for, what is that, $17,000. These are expensive. But the movement, they have this beautiful movement, the DUW 1001, 84 hours, hand wound, something else I like, hours, minutes, small seconds, power reserve indication. The power reserve indication on this watch is just gorgeous, I think. That great big circle at the top, it's I think it's takes up over 300 degrees. It's just a cool looking watch. Okay, so that's it for Nomos. Now the top of the line watch company we're going to look at is H. Moser and Compagnie. And the first one I'm going to take a look at, this is their entry level, is 12,900 Swiss francs. Now, I use the exact amount plus the currency that's used in advertising them. These are in dollars, and these particular ones are in Swiss francs. Right now, the difference between dollars and Swiss francs is very, very little. So you can either that or go convert it to British pounds or euros, whatever you want. Okay, this is called H. Moser Pioneer Center Seconds Cosmic Green. I love green. These watches are so well made. I have 2 of them at H. Moser's, and they are such good watches. They have They're very accurate. They are beautiful to look at. You can flip them over, and you can see this gorgeous movement. This one uses the HMC 200. HMC 200 is a little different than certain aspects of traditional H. Moser in this respect. Their large number of Mosers Moser movements are hand wound, and this one is automatic. So it gets used a lot in H. Moser watches because people like automatics. They're not like me, so much for their taste. Now this next watch is 39,900 Swiss francs. What a watch. I went looking around for some examples of this. It's all sold out. This is incredibly popular. It's unpopular, I think, for two reasons. One, I really like the Streamliner style with the way the case sort of melts into the bracelet on it. Gorgeous watch. The other part about it's they call it the HMC 902. At the heart of this watch is one of the, in my opinion, the best chronograph movement anywhere. And that is the Agenor AGH 6361.FA. So you have this incredible watch, a great movement, and no wonder it's popular. But this is the kind of quality that you can expect from Moser, and you get. I mean, it's almost goes without saying that if it's from Agenor, it's going to be top quality. Jean-Marc Wiederreck was Watchmaker of the Year at one time, and he was the founder and the guiding light behind Agenor. The particular watch is, again, it's 21,600 semi-oscillation per hour, chronograph, column wheel, flyback, hours and minutes. And when you look at that dial, it doesn't look like a regular chronograph. It's a different kind of chronograph. It's much cleaner. It's clear. Just love it. And I don't have $40,000 to go buy one. Otherwise, I would. Okay, the final watch is another one that is really fabulous. Now at 99,000 Swiss francs, that's a little more than I have in my piggy bank, but what a watch. It's called the Heritage Perpetual Calendar Midnight Blue Enamel. This watch is pure gorgeous. HMC 800. Now this is really a pure H. Moser movement, as far as I know. The design aspect, or the movement design aspect, is called precision engineering. And they do one incredible movement after the other. Also, that comes out of there something called the Straumann hairspring, which is made with niobium and titanium, very non-magnetic kind of traditional or transitional metal. Fantastic. Moser sells far more of those hairsprings than they do their watches. So someone may have a really top-notch watch by somebody else, and there's a good chance that it's got a Straumann hairspring in it. This is probably, in my opinion, the best perpetual calendar that there is. I saw one of these. One of the reps was showing it to me. And the big thing about it, it's easy to reset. Because I'm always thinking perpetual calendars for now and forever. And so, once you get it set up, you want to be sure that it works forever, or ever all along. Now, this one is 2.5 hertz, 18,000 semi-oscillation per hour, which I like even better. Here you have just a magnificent timepiece. Again, if you got that kind of money, you can get this kind of watch. Anyway, those are the three tiers, and those are three examples from the different tiers within the watch. Let me know what you think and any ideas you have, and I want to hear from you. And also, this is an invitation to subscribe if you like. Till next time, this is Bill Sanders for Watch Art Cie, the art and science of watch collection.